Alright guys, let's begin our social studies lesson today. We're going to be talking about the impacts the Great Depression had on socioeconomic groups in Alabama. So let's go ahead and get our books out to page 220 where we'll be reading chapter 10 today. And while we're doing that, raise your hand if you are familiar with the Great Depression. Good, I'm glad I saw everyone's hand go up. I assumed that you had already had a little bit of an understanding of the Great Depression. I know we kind of talked about it before. We've done some lessons on it before. So who can tell me something that they know about the Great Depression? Alright, good. Page 221, I'm going to call on some people to read, and then we'll discuss the image, the picture on each page at the end of our reading. So let's read. Good job reading, guys. Alright, let's talk about this picture we see. What do we think is going on in this picture? What do we see going on? Raise your hand if you've got an answer for me. Good. Alright, page 222. Same thing, we'll read and then we'll talk about the picture. So I'm going to call on some people to read for me. Raise your hand if you would like to read. Alright. Thank y'all for volunteering to read for me. Let's talk about this picture. So what do we see in this picture? Alright, good. What kind of faces do they have? Do they seem happy? Do they seem sad? What do you think that would be? Why do you think they're sad? Good. Good, guys. Alright, page 223. Let's read. Alright, good job reading. Let's talk about the picture we see. What are these men doing in this picture? What do we think is going on? Good, so they're workers. What kind of work do we think that they may do? Alright, let's read page 224. This one doesn't have a picture. It's our last page, so it's the shortest page. Great job reading, guys. Thank you so much for those of you who read and answered questions. I've got some questions for you now. In what ways have our economy changed since the Great Depression? Turn and talk with a partner about this question. Alright, you've had some time to talk with your partner. Raise your hand if you have an idea or thought you'd like to share with the class. Okay, do you think our society and economy has gotten better since the Great Depression? How? Turn and talk with a partner. Good job. Who has any questions about what we read? Any questions about anything that may have been a little confusing, something you didn't understand? Alright, now that we've finished reading, we're going to move on to our videos. So at this time, close your books. You can get out a paper and pencil if you would like to take notes. And we will not be talking during the video so that everyone can hear. Alright, so let's answer these questions again that we had talked about after our reading. We may have some more answers and thoughts. What impacts do you think the Great Depression had? Based on the video and our reading. Alright, good. What impacts did it have on socioeconomic groups in Alabama? Right, we didn't see much talk about Alabama in our video, but we definitely did in our reading. Alright, great job with our lesson today, guys. Now that you have some knowledge on the impacts of the Great Depression, you will need to partner with someone to create a presentation and present it to the class. We'll have time every day this week to spend working on our presentation, so you do not need to work on this at home. This is going to be a class assignment that you will work on in class. So every day during our social studies block, we'll be working on our presentations until next Monday. You have the choice between a 5-paragraph essay or a poster. Your presentations are going to be on the knowledge you just gained about the Great Depression, so everything we talked about and learned about in our reading as well as our video. If you would like, you can also play a video on the smartboard during your presentation, and this is totally optional. You don't have to, but if you found a video that you thought went real good with your poster or your essay, that would be great to share with the class. But this is just supposed to be a fun assignment. I want to see what you have learned, so don't stress about it. This is going to be something fun that you get to do with a partner, and y'all are going to get to work together with someone of your choosing. And I wish you the best on this assignment. I think y'all are going to do really well, and I'm excited to hear and see you give your presentations next Monday, guys. Great job with our lesson today. I'm really proud of everyone who answered questions, raised their hand, stayed quiet during the video, everyone that offered to read for us today. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all working with me.